Chapter Steps of Hindu Philosophic Thought, Part 5. So the non dualists say this universe does not exist at all, it is all illusion. The whole of this universe, these devas, gods, angels, and all the other beings born and dying, all this infinite number of souls coming up and going down are all dreams. There is no jiva at all. How can there be many? It is the one infinity. As the one sun, reflected on various pieces of water, appears to be many, and millions of globules of water reflect so many millions of suns, and in each globule will be a perfect image of the sun, yet there is only one sun, so are all these jivas but reflections in different minds. These different minds are like so many different globules, reflecting this one being. God is being reflected in all these different jivas. But a dream cannot be without a reality, and that reality is that one infinite existence. You, as body, mind, or soul, are a dream, but what you really are is existence, knowledge, bliss. You are the God of this universe. You are creating the whole universe and drawing it in. Thus says the Advaitist. So all these births and rebirths coming and going are fragments of Maya. You are infinite. Where can you go? The sun, the moon, and the whole universe are but drops in your transcendent nature. How can you be born or die? I never was born, never will be born. I never had a father or mother, friends or foes, for I am existence, knowledge, bliss absolute. I am He, I am He. So, what is the goal according to this philosophy? That those who receive this knowledge are one with the universe. For them, all heavens and even Brahmalok are destroyed. The whole dream vanishes and they find themselves the eternal God of the universe. They attain their real individuality with its infinite knowledge and bliss and become free. Pleasures in little things cease. We are finding pleasure in this little body, in this little individuality. How much greater the pleasure when this whole universe is my body. If there is pleasure in one body, how much more when all bodies are mine? Then is freedom attained. And this is called Advaita, the non dualist Vedanta philosophy. These are the three steps which Vedanta philosophy has taken, and we cannot go any further because we cannot go beyond unity. When a science reaches a unity, it cannot be by any manner of means go any further. You cannot go beyond this idea of the absolute. All people cannot take up this Advaita philosophy. It is hard. First of all, it is very hard to understand it intellectually. It requires the sharpest of intellects, a bold understanding. Secondly, it does not suit the vast majority of people. So there are these three steps. Begin with the first one. Then, by thinking of that and understanding it, the second will open itself. Just as a race advances, so individuals have to advance. The steps which the human race has taken to reach to the highest pinnacles of religious thoughts, every individual will have to take. Only while the human race took millions of years to reach from one step to another, individuals may live the whole life of the human race in much shorter duration. But each one of us will have to go through these steps. Those of you who are non dualist, look back to the period of your lives when you were young dualists. As soon as you think you are a body and a mind, you will have to take the whole of this dream. If you take one portion, you must take the whole. A man who says, is this world, and there is no personal God, is a fool, because if there is a world, there will have to be a cause, and that is what is called God. You cannot have an effect without knowing that there is a cause. God will only vanish when this world vanishes. Then you will become God absolute, and this world will no longer for you. So long as the dream that you are a body exists, you are bound to see yourself as being born and dying. But as soon as that dream vanishes, so will the dream vanish that you are being born and dying, and so will the other dream that there is a universe vanish. That very thing which we now see as the universe will appear to us as God Absolute. And that very God who has so long been external will appear to be internal as our own self.